तो यहाँ पे हमने क्या किया है अभी, वी हैव क्रिएटेड द आईडी, नेम ऑफ द पर्सन with respective ID and its given features. Okay, so these are the very limited features, only one number we have selected, but in an actual we required the set of features. For one person we can say the 100 features, or we can say the 50 features, 50, 100, 60, 70. As per your requirement and as per your algorithm, you can decide and fix the features set of the particular person. Okay, so if we are using the face, so at the time the feature will be different. If you are using the palm, at the time feature will be different. If you are using the voice, at the time the different features, different we can say range of the feature will be vary, right? So here for understanding purpose we are just selecting the only one feature, that is only one value, instead of the n number of features. Okay, so how exactly the matching will be performed in the algorithm, that we want to see. Okay, so now here we have find out the maximum value is 93 from the given data set, and the minimum value is 70. So we need to keep the specific threshold value. So on the basis of that particular threshold value, the matching will be performed. Okay, so for example we need to keep the threshold value. We can say the threshold, so we will make the average of the these two number, minimum value and maximum value. Okay, so the average is 55, average is 55 of this maximum number. If we get the average of the all the numbers, so there is another alternative is the rank average is there, we can also select that one also. Okay, so on an average the value, threshold value, we can decide as a 55 or 56, any one of the value. Okay, now what we want to do, we want to take one input feature, and from that input feature we want to try to match with the existing feature set. Okay, so here we will select any one of the value between 0 to 10, sorry, 0 to 100. So you can please tell me any number, random number as per your choice. मला एक नंबर सांगा तुमचा, कोणताही नंबर सांगा जो की आपण सिलेक्ट करूया. सूरज.
Hello, sir.
Yes, tell me the any number between 1 to. Yes, Asia.
75.
75. Okay, and सूरजचा कोणता आहे? Yes, सूरज, you can write in
52.
52. कारण सूरजचा आवाज येत नाही मला. So we have decided the two number 75 and 52. So we can consider as a input image. Okay, or we can say the input feature. Okay, for illustration purpose we are taking only one single value. So we will get the array of the features matrix. We later on we will select the matrix. Okay, so the input 1, we can say input 1 is 75, right, and input 2 is input 2 is 52. Okay, so input 2 is 52, right? So these are the two input images. We can say we will write here input 1, input 2, input. ओके, दिसतंय ना? आता हा तुमचा इनपुट आहे आणि आता आपल्याला काय करायचं, वी वॉन्ट टू मेक द कंपॅरिझन. ओके, so for easy comparison, very basic thing is we can make the difference between them. Okay, so how we can find out the difference? So just we need to apply the subtraction method. Okay, so here I am using the input 1 75 minus 55. So here 20 value is up here. Same thing we will apply here. I think some of the problem will be here. We will try to make the difference one by one by manually. Okay, so 75 minus 43, then this 75 minus 53 will become 22. Then after that 75 minus 64. Okay, so 11. After that 75 minus the 60. Then after 75 minus 54. Same thing, we have to perform one by one for each feature set, right? 75. If I am missing any number, please tell me. Okay, so I am doing very fastly. Okay, so now you can see here we have find out the difference between the input feature set. You can say this is feature 1 and this is feature 2. Input feature, input 1 and input 2. Same thing we want to apply on the another input, that is your 52. We will check 52 minus this 50. Okay, same thing, 52 minus 43, then 52 minus 53. You can try the calculation by your own self. Okay, sometimes there may be a chances that due to the wrong clip the answer will be wrong. Okay, all the numbers here, just we are trying to find out the difference between them. This is very basic fundamental mathematical calculation. Okay, so now you can see, so here the difference between all the numbers are here represented in the matrix number 1, and this is the matrix number 2, input number 2. So will you please tell me which one is the perfect matching within the given input image or within the given input features? हे जो इनपुट फीचर दिलेला आहे आपण, ह्या इनपुट फीचर मध्ये मॅचिंग कुठे झाली, कुठे मॅचिंग झालंय, कोणी सांगू शकेल? आशिया काय चालू है, समझता है ना?
Yes, sir.
क्या चल रहा है? हमको कंपैरिजन करना है, 1 to n कंपैरिजन करना है. ये बाद में हम एक्चुअली इमेज लेके उसको इम्प्लीमेंट करेंगे, लेकिन पहले आपको कंसेप्ट क्लियर होना जरूरी है. सो 1 to n कैसे मैचिंग होता है, जैसे कि अभी मैं बताता हूँ आपको. आई एम स्टार्टिंग द पेंट. ओके, so here we have the one feature, right, and this is the one input image. So we will add, this is the the input. This input image we want to check this input image within your database. Okay, so we have the database. Where is the icon of database? Okay, so we will select this rectangle. Okay, so this is our database. For illustration purpose, try to understand. Okay, database. Okay, so within this database there are n number of users are present, and each user having the certain unique features are represented. Okay, so we can say this is the feature of user, sorry, user 1. Okay, so I want to name this side. गलत जगह पे गया हूँ. हाँ, पे लिखेंगे डायरेक्टली user 1. Okay, so this is the user 1. Okay, so this is user 1, and within the user there are certain properties are set. Okay, again we are selecting this. So this is user 2, user 3, user 4, and up to n number of users. Okay, up to 10 users. So we will modify one by one. So this is the last user. Two, right? User 3, user 4, up to user 10. Okay, so now we want to check the difference between this. Again, from this to this, right? From this point to this point, and same thing we will apply in the Excel. Okay, so we can say the difference of the user 1 is D1, the difference of the user 2 is D2, right? So you can say this is the D1 difference, this is the difference is D1. Okay, this difference is D2, this difference is D3, okay, up to Dn, or we can say the last value D10. Okay, okay, so likewise we have calculated the difference between the input image, input feature with the existing database. Okay, so this user 1 consists of the different attributes or the properties. Okay, so here you can see there are n number of associated values are present in your database related to your user. Okay, so what kind of attributes we have set here? One ID, then we can say name of the user, here ID, then name, and the feature set. Okay, the feature set. Okay, so that kind of values are stored into the database for each user. User 1 for the particular ID, username, feature set. For user 2, ID, username, feature set. Likewise, up to n number of users, we have stored the value within your database. So same thing we are replicated in the this Excel. Okay, so this is the ID, name of the person, and features. And now we are trying to find out the difference between the user feature set. So we are trying to follow this line. Okay, so here we are trying to follow this line, feature set. Okay, so this value d1, d1 between difference between the feature set of the user 1 and feature set of the input image. So that difference we are storing here. So the input value is 75 and the feature set of the first user is 55. Okay, features. So the difference is 20. And for input 2, the difference is minus 3. Okay. So likewise we have calculated the difference between all the features. Now if you observe this feature set and the differences between them, so you can see, so in this cell the difference is 0. In the last, for a last user, the username is Hivale, Vijay Hivale. Okay, so here the difference between the second input and the features of the ID number 10 is 0. Okay, so if the difference are 0, that means it indicates that the the given input feature or input image is the the given person. Okay, or we can say the particular person. The given input image is matched with the particular person. Okay, कळतंय का? कळतंय का?
Yes, sir.
यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है कि ये जो मैचिंग हो रही है ये यहाँ पे इफ डिफरेंस आर कम्स जीरो मीन्स वी कैन से दैट इज अ परफेक्ट मैचिंग. इसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? परफेक्ट मैचिंग बोलते हैं. अगर परफेक्ट मैचिंग नहीं होता है, कभी कभी क्या होता है, जैसे कि हम फेस का एग्जांपल लेते हैं, तो फेस में क्या होता है कि जो इमेज होती है तो इमेज के फीचर्स अलग अलग होते हैं, अलग अलग हो सकते हैं. उन्हों फीचर सेट में ही इंटर इंटर डिफरेंस आता है, इंटर क्लास डिफरेंस बिटवीन आता है. ओके, सो दैट डिफरेंस भी हमको कंसिडर करना पड़ता है. ठीक है, कभी कभी हमारा पोजीशन जो होता है, फेशियल पोजीशन का एंगल जो होता है वो डिफरेंट आ जाता है. जैसे कि वी आर लुकिंग टूवर्ड्स द अप साइड, लेफ्ट साइड, right side, down side. Sometimes we are making smiley. Sometimes the most of the males increasing their mustaches and beards. So at that time the value, the particular value of that feature set will be varied. Okay, so for that we required the manage the threshold value. So to manage that threshold value, we can decide, there are n number of ways to decide the features value. But here we have used the common thing is we are trying to make the average between them, and by using that average we are trying to match the on the basis of the threshold value. Okay, so if the input feature set is more than that feature or threshold value, so at that time we can say there is a matching. Okay, if the threshold value is less than that, then matching will be performed. If the feature value is more than that, then the matching is not performed. Likewise we can perform Okay, so in this case the perfect matching, because the difference is 0. And now in this case matching is there, but the difference is -3. Here is also difference is -1, -12, like this. So most of the case all the values are very close to the your feature set. So if we are applying this threshold value on the given data set at the time, there may be a chances that the value or result will be vary. Okay, समजताय का?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. So in this way we can compare the one input image to the n number of input images. Okay, so now here we want to calculate the false acceptance rate. Okay, we have to calculate the false rejection rate. We can calculate the true recognition rate. Do you know this concept, false acceptance rate, false rejection rate, or we can say the recognition rate, RR? या कन्सेप्ट झालेले असते ना तुम्हाला थेअरीमध्ये, झाल्यात का?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so on the basis of that we can calculate the performance of your system. Okay, तुमच्या सिस्टमचा परफॉर्मन्स तुम्हाला कॅल्क्युलेट करायचा असेल तर त्यावेळेस तुम्हाला ह्या गोष्टींचा यूज करावा लागतो. फास्ट ॲक्सेप्टन्स रेट, फास्ट एक्सचेंज रेट, दी टू रिकग्निशन रेट. Now the here true recognition rate is the only one. Okay, so we will try to uh, compare the one input image to the n number of input images. Okay, so in the last practical, what we have developed. Okay, I will execute. I think this is the practical of the computer vision. Okay, so we want to open the practical for biometrics. Okay, yes. So in the last practical session we have demonstrated the image comparison, one to one image comparison. So we have to select the first image. Okay, so we can use here dialog box instead of the manual, then second image, and then try to match with the matching algorithm. Okay, so if matching is there, so we can say this is a match. So I think here the same image is there. Okay, just wait, I need to check the features. Okay, so we need to go to this matching code, callback. Okay, so here we have taken the difference between them and we have decided the threshold value is 50. So because of that this matching will be happen. If the threshold value is less than 50 minimum value, then matching will be performed. So we will minimize this threshold value. If threshold value is very high, then the false acceptance rate. So when such kind of matching will be performed, the input image is different and the database is different. Okay, means this image is matched with this image, that is the false acceptance, falsely accepted the person. Okay, and sometimes the genuine person is there within your database, that genuine person is rejected, it is not match. Okay, so uh, that technology is called as false rejection rate. Okay, that terminology we can say false rejection rate. So now here false acceptance rate, why? Coding matter. Okay, because of the threshold value. So in the last we have decided the threshold value as a 50. Now we have modified this threshold value as a 10. Now again we will try to compare same images. Okay, so now you can see it is a not match. Okay, it is not match. Why? Because we are minimizing the threshold value. If the threshold value is minimum, then the accuracy will be very good. If the threshold value is very large, then accuracy will be decrease. Okay, so in this case, if using such kind of threshold value 55 or 56, so at that time the always the values less than the 50 will be matching. Okay, so that kind of fast acceptance rate will be there. Okay, so in upcoming practical session we will see how to calculate the fast acceptance rate, fast rejection rate, to recognition rate. Okay, likewise, so that kind of matching we can perform by using this threshold value. So we have implemented in this in the last practical session. Okay, so now in this practical we want to modify. So here you can see image comparison 1 to 1. Okay, and the same thing is when we are taking the input from the user, at that time the image size, both image size should be same. If image size is different, then the particular matching will be not performed. Okay, therefore the feature set and the image size should be keep as it is. Okay, that we need to take care of all these things. So I will show you one of the demo for face recognition. So now we have divided the database into the two section: training data and testing data. Okay, so training means the we have already extracted the feature set from the user, and we have stored their features within your database. That is your training sample. Okay, that is your training sample which are already available within your database. Okay, and testing means what? So we want to test whether the particular person is present in your database or not. Okay, so I will show you demo, and in the next upcoming practical we will try to implement. So this is face recognition 2. So we want to train the database. So we need to select the database. So we will try to select the train data. Okay, so here training will be performed. So we have stored all the feature set from the training data set within your database. Now we want to test the face recognition. Okay, so we can select any one of the image from your database. So the training sample is different and testing samples are okay. So here we can select the image. So this is the test image. So this detected image of this person is different one. Okay, so this is a false acceptance rate. Okay, this person is different, this person is different. Again we will select the another image for the. So this happen because of the thresholding value only. Okay, sorry. So first we need to select the train data, then test, single test from this. We can select the any image. Now we can see, so the testing image and detected image, they both are the looks a same person. Okay, so that is the perfect matching. Okay, so that kind of comparison we have already done in the previous practical session. Now we want to try the multi-testing. Okay, so in multi-testing we have to give the folder that is test data, so one to one. So you can see they are the both images are similar. So is there similarity between them? तुम्ही सांगू शकता का त्यांच्यामध्ये सिमिलरिटी आहे की नाही? यस, आशिया, सूरज, अश्विनी, अभिजित सांगू शकता यांच्यामध्ये सिमिलरिटी आहे का डिफरन्स आहे? स्क्रीन दिसते?
Difference is
यस, आर images are similar, so we can say no. Our images are similar, no. That kind of this is the false acceptance rate. Okay, falsely accepted this person with this person. Okay, falsely match. The system say this person is look like this, but in reality both are the different. Okay, so this is the difference. Now we can say the both the person are same. Okay, it is same. Yes, it is same. Similar. Yes, yes. Okay, same, 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 same. So here we are trying to match the input image with the n number of images within your training sample. Okay, both are the same. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
yes.
Same. Why? Because this person wearing the glasses, right? And here the normal image of that particular person. Okay, so both are looks like a same thing, same. Okay, yes. Now both are the same. Smiley face, the biggest smile, smallest smile. Okay, same. Okay, so here also same person. Here very big smile and here the cute smile. Okay, still the system are able to recognize the person. Okay, so that kind of 1 to n comparison we are trying to perform. Okay, this person, same person will be matched with the n number of databases, n number of persons, and then the minimum distance is matched and it will be shown here. Okay, so this is the surprise. Same thing. Now you can see whether both the person are same or not. Yes or no? Are they
Yes,
same?
sir. Same.
Same.
Yes, sir. No, no. I think a previous photo one and second is
So you try to test with this is your test image and this is your matching image. So now you can say
Different.
yes, both are the difference. Okay, so both are not similar. Same thing, not same. Now you can see this beautiful lady. Both are same or not?
Yes, same.
Yes. Okay. Same. Same. Yes. Okay. This is also yes. Yes.
Similar, sir.
Similar. Okay. Both are the similar. Here also similarities are there. So these are the various facial positions of the your face. Sometimes we are making smiley, sometimes we are surprised, sometimes we are angry, sometimes we are nervous, right? Sometimes the emotion will be appear on your face. Because of that, the similarity will be making difference. Okay, same thing, similar image. Now tell me, are both are the same or not? Yes or no?
No, sir.
No, that's perfect. No, not matching. Here, yes, 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 yes. So we have the 40 person. So the database is consist of the 40 persons, right? So here you can see the S1 is to 40. So the 40 times it will be compare. So first 5 images we have taken as a testing image, and second 5 images we have considered as a training purpose. Okay. Yes, Ashwini, what you are trying to say? I am not getting you. Please repeat it. अश्विनी तुमचा आवाज येत नाहीये. Ashwini, are you there? Okay, so let's continue. Here, both are same. So it looks different between them. So both are the images are not similar. Okay. So here, yes, yes, not same, not same. Here also not same, not same. Yes, yes, yes. Both are the same.
Yes, sir.
Yes, both are the same.
Hello.
Ha.
Okay.
Not same.
Sir, excuse me,
Ashwini,
sir.
ha बोला.
तुमचा आवाज नाही येते नीट.
माझा
नॉईज
आवाज येत.
येतोय. म्हणजे नॉईज
नॉइज.
येतोय
एक मिनिट. आता येतोय का आवाज?
हॅलो.
हा येतोय का आवाज आता?
हो येतोय.
Okay. So here we are trying to match with the one person with the n number of people. Okay, so that kind of identification we are trying to perform.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
सर, फॉल्स एक्सेप्शन और रिजेक्शन को ओवरकम किस तरह से किया जा सकता है?
Minimize the threshold value.
हाँ, लेकिन ये मैनी टाइम इसी तरह से होता है ना, क्या लगता है?
इसी
तो
तरह से होता है. तो जो सिक्योरिटी पर्पस के लिए जब हम थ्रेशोल्डिंग करते हैं तो इंडिविजुअल यूज़र लेवल पे थ्रेशोल्डिंग करना चाहिए. ठीक है. अगर कॉमन थ्रेशोल्ड वैल्यू अगर रखते हैं तो फॉल्स एक्सेप्टेंस रेट आपका जरूर बढ़ेगा. ठीक है. We will try to implement it one by one. Okay, so here just I am trying to show you the demonstration. In the next practical session we will actually implement this technique. So one by one I will explain the code and how the difference will be happen when we are trying to change the threshold value, when we are trying to change the feature set. So what kind of difference will be occur. So we will see all these things in the next practical session. Okay.
ओके सर.
Okay, so here we are just trying to match. So at the last
Yes, sir.
we want to check the result. Okay, so I'm clicking very fast. Sometimes there may be a chance that the miss perfect matching similarity will be a difference one. but I am clicking on yes, 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 yes. So no, okay, not that way. No, yes, okay. So at the last, the after calculating the recognition rate, we got 88% recognition rate, okay, and 12% is false acceptance rate, okay. यामध्ये काय जेवढे काही इमेजेस दिलेले होते आपण त्या इमेजेसमध्ये 88% मॅचिंग झाली आणि 12% जी आहे ते नॉन मॅच झालं. म्हणजे काय the person says this is the another image, okay. The matching is not perfect, but the system says that this is the person, okay. So the person is falsely accepted by our system. That's why false acceptance rate is the 12%, okay. समजलं का? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
तर आपण आज इथेच थांबूया. तर आता हे जे तुम्हाला मी
Yes, sir.
डेमॉन्स्ट्रेशन दाखवलेलं आहे, तर त्या पद्धतीनं आपण आपल्या पद्धतीने आपण काय करू, एक ॲप्लिकेशन डेव्हलप करू वन बाय वन कम्पेअर. तुम्हाला एक छोटंसं मी सॅम्पल इथे दाखवलेलं आहे, एक्सेलमध्ये कशा पद्धतीने केलेलं आहे. तर त्याच पद्धतीने आपण काय करू, स्वतःचं सॅम्पल डेव्हलप करूया. ओके. सो इफ यू हॅव एनी डाऊट, एनी क्वेरी, प्लीज टेल मी, अदरवाईज आय विल स्टॉप. तुम्हाला जर काही क्वेरी असेल, डाऊट असेल तर प्लीज आस्क मी. एनी क्वेरी?
No, sir.
Okay. So here we have performed, this is the one image, one to n image. Okay. So we have finished this point. Okay. So I will stop here. We will meet in the theory lecture at the given schedule. Okay. So have a nice day.
Same to you, sir.